It is time for the World Series. The Orlando Sun Sox will be hosting game number 1 against the Baltimore Orioles, who, by the way, guys, have lost 1 game in the postseason.
And I can see why. 9-1, they got 2.57 ERA, 1.19 WHIP, but you have actually been pitching better.
Pitching better, hitting a little bit better too, but we got 4 losses. They got 1. They got Shohei Ohtani on the mound here tonight with a 2-0 record. We'll jump ahead here in the bottom of the 2nd inning with 2 down, and again, Shohei's pitching well here. Nothing crossed against him in the first 2 innings.
Yeah, Nicky Lopez with a bunt. Is he going to reach? He is safe. I just saw him. He was hitting 9th for the rebuilding White Sox in spring training. But he is leading off for the World Series contending Baltimore Orioles.
At least
so you have to respect Nicky Lopez in this game.
At least in this universe. Here's a line drive out to Randy Arozarena. Will make the catch in the 3rd inning. That's a beautiful play out there in left field to keep the score scoreless. It's still 0-0. We're looking for our first hit, and that is a loud first knock for the Sun Sox. We will break the tie thanks to Willy Adames' 3rd home run of the postseason. Ohtani wishes that he had that one back. It's like a George Strait song.
Nobody knows what that is.
They need to figure it out. Deep drive here to center field, giving chase out there, and that's off the wall. Evan Carter was looking for back-to-back jacks, but that is a nobody out double. John Kenzie Noel, ground ball here, left side. Evan Carter's not going to move, not going to advance. You don't want to have him get caught on a rundown at that situation. But 2-0 pitch for Brody Boatwright with 1 down. Pops it up. Not acceptable, Brody. We need a base knock there. That's why you got 90-plus contact from both sides. You got to get a hit. Same thing with you, Palazzo. He's going to strike out. Let's jump here to the top of the 4th. Ian Anderson still pitching very well, but up until he's got to face Adley Rutschman, who's going to get a solo home run, tying the game up.
Opposite way with 2 outs, and it only went 347. Man, you got to push those walls back.
Might be something we have to consider for the next season. 0-2 pitch here. Ohtani's got a Arozarena. 2-2 to Franmil Reyes.
Slider had a little wrinkle to it.
It's a little nasty pitch there. Yes, as Boo Shambi likes to say. A little wrinkle. And then Ty France is going to K as well. So we go to the top of the 5th. Alex Verdugo is going to strike out here. Full count pitch here to James Sandich. He'll draw a walk. So it's still tied up. Adames, who hit the home run earlier, looking to go deep again. Big swing, striking out. Deep fly ball. Evan Carter to center field, but that will be caught. So these 2 offenses kind of struggling here at this point up until those 2 home runs. John Kenzie's going to strike out, and Ohtani still pitching well. 0-2 here to McCarthy. He goes down. Ian Anderson still delivering here. A good start. 0-2 pitch. He's got Ohtani as well. Circle change. Pitcher's ball game here, it looks like. O'Neal Cruz with 2 outs, 1-0 pitch. Look at that 99 speed, rounding first, headed for second. Throw's going to come in. That's going to be a 2-out double. So what's the call here? Anderson's energy's getting a little bit low here in the top of the 6th. We're just going to allow him to go after Adley Rutschman. That is a line drive right to Ty France, but you know he's going to give some love back to Ty France. Say, you know what? It's a great play. Tip the cap, my friend. Tip the cap. So we're going to jump here to the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 pitch here, and oh no, the slider again. He's got Brody Boatwright looking. That's strikeout number 8. Here's a base hit. I believe that's right in front of Verdugo. Great hit there by Palazzo, taking it the other way. 1 down here with Arozarena up. That's a fly ball, shallow. That will be caught out there in right field. So we got 2 outs now. Franmil Reyes looking for a big knock. He is going to deliver. That is a base hit. But Palazzo with that 22 speed got to hold up. Not the fleetest of foot type player here. But now we have runners on 1st and 2nd looking for Ty France. Deep drive to left field. Is it going to be enough to get over that wall? Jumping, leaping is Verdugo. It is over the wall. 3-run shot for Ty France. First home run of the postseason. It's been a while. It's been a while. We've had a couple rounds here waiting for Ty France to get some of that extra base power, and he showed it off right there. So Shohei gives up the 3-run jack, and it is now 4-1 Orlando. That he could have caught
close.
that. Yeah, if he had scaled the wall a little bit, he would have had a chance. But other than that 3-run jack, you know, Shohei was pitching incredibly, as he usually does. But now we're going to call on Jordan Hicks here in the top of the 7th as we jump ahead here with a man on base. Here's Ty France diving just a little bit out of the reach of his glove. And here's the throw from Evan Carter, who has been so good defensively. He is going to nab the runner at third base. That's 3 assists already in the last 2 rounds of this postseason. Unbelievable. Then we got Enrico Palazzo. Got Jackson Holiday.
This is not the drama engine that I know. Giving outs away like this.
Let's go, baby. Sun Sox look to be victorious here in game number 1, man. Let's keep that thing rolling here. But that in the top of the 8th, we're going to jump ahead here. Nobody's testing Evan Carter now after he's shown off the guns here. But now with 2 outs, with Oneil Cruz up to bat, Hicks has got to find a way, and he does. He strikes him out looking. So we're going to jump ahead now, guys, to the top of the 9th. Felix Bautista. He's got 3 saves and 3 opportunities here in the postseason. Here's a ground ball to Ty France. Little dive here. He's still got time. Make the throw, make the play. No. It's going to be called safe as Adley Rushman. So a little speed there, maybe, potentially there. He's decent speed. But a ground ball looking for a double play here with nobody out. France back over to first, and Bellinger is called safe. So we still got a double play opportunity in order here. Here it is. Adames. Are we going to go to second? No. We got to go to first. Take the easy out.
Smart.
1 more out. Down by 3. Baltimore has got Jackson Holiday up, and that's a ground ball to John Kenzie Noel. And the Sun Sox are victorious here in game number 1. The first ever World Series victory. Individual game victory in our franchise's history.
I'm not going to congratulate you. Shohei Ohtani, the loser today. Ian Anderson, your winner and player of the game. Had those couple home runs there, and that was the difference in this one. Bullpen came on and did the job there as well. Hicks and, as Buck Martinez would say, Bautista.
I just remember him back in the Jose Bautista days. So in game number 2, guys, as you know, we play game 1. We sim game 2 no matter what the result of game number 1 was. And Baltimore gets a victory here 4-1. So they reversed it on us. Now tied up, we will break the tie. So we're going to simulate this one. We lose again. So back-to-back losses. We got to go in Baltimore now. And we'll take a look here at game number 2. It went extra innings. They scored 3 runs to break the tie in the top of the 10th. Looks like Shohei had a great game. Looks like Bellinger had a great game.
Mason Hour with a triple.
Yeah, dude, Mason Hour, a former Sun Sox. We let him go, and he latched down with Baltimore. He was a part of the Felix Bautista trade, I believe, if I'm thinking about that correctly. But Glasnow,
the loser.
Yeah, that sucked. He was coming in out of the pen. The 3 runs that came in off of him. We did have 1 error as well in the game. So now game number 3, we lose 4-2. But it looks like they had multi-run damage coming in the 4th inning and 6th inning. We tried to make a little bit of a comeback there in the 5th and the 6th, but we just didn't have enough offense to negate them. But 2 errors as well. Evan Carter and John Kenzie Noel were there with the errors. That one is going to be a painful loss simply because now we're in Baltimore. They've got the momentum now at this point. Remember, coming into game number 1, they had 1 loss. This is an 82-80 team that had 1 loss in the postseason until game 1 of the World Series. So now, up 2-1, we have to face off against Frank Mazzucato, a guy that kind of had your number a little bit.
I didn't appreciate him.
No, he's just very slow. You got to hang back on this guy. So we kind of took your gameplay, analyzed it, studied it a little bit.
Wow, you used me.
I used you, yes. So look at this. Look at this. Palazzo with a double, and then we've got a Rosarena deep fly ball out there to center field, and wow, dude.
Well, he couldn't get too big of a lead at second because he could tag and get to third, but it's kind of a shame he didn't score there, but it looks like he'll get the run home here with a ground out.
Yeah, regardless, we got it, so I'm happy with this situation now, guys. Run around second base here. Franmil Reyes, line drive, base hit. That should definitely score. Randy, it is 2-0 with 2 outs. Let's go. Let's keep pounding Frank Mazzucato. Ground ball, base hit. Let's go. Come on. Knock this guy out of the game. I don't want him to get any confidence because he's got a lot of that slow breaking stuff.
Yeah, he's a buzzsaw when he gets confidence. Here's a deep fly to the deepest part of the field. Not quite at the warning track. And that will be out number 3. So you go to the bottom of the first here with Kyle Wright.
Yeah,
dominant.
Sub 1 ERA, sub 1 WHIP. He's been great. So in the first inning here, Nicky Lopez, little pesky player, going to fly out. 0-2 pitch here to Verdugo. He's going to fly out as well. Now we get Shohei Ohtani, I believe, right? Right? No. Jake McCarthy.
They like
Guys,
McCarthy,
Shohei's not playing in this game.
He needs a day off.
Apparently he needs a day off. It's kind of weird that he needed a day off there. There's a base hit for John Wilkerson. Top 2, 0-2 pitch. Brody Boatwright. Deep drive to right field. It's going to be caught. What?
Got speed out there, man.
They got some speed. 0-0 pitch. Taking off is Johnny Wilkes. Got it.
Safe. All right, Palazzo, RBI chance.
Yeah.
Up the middle, get him home.
He's got it.
3-0.
He's got it. 80 speed. That was easy. 3-0. Thanks to the RBI single from Enrico Palazzo. We're going to jump here to the bottom of the second inning. Line drive, base hit, right past Sandage at first. Wilkerson's got to get this thing in. 99 speed is rounding the corner at third pretty hard. But in scoring position here now for Cody Bellinger. 1-2 pitch, and Kyle Wright's got him. Fastball, hitting 97, high and outside. His first strikeout of the ball game. But now, got to go get Rhys Hoskins, the 121 hitter in the postseason, and he gets an RBI single. So now it is 3-1 Orlando. But all we need is one more out. Jackson Holliday hitting 9th today is going to lace this thing in the right field corner. That should score at least another run. It is now 3-2. Orlando still here with the lead, but now runners on second and third. I'm not liking our shot here with the top of the order coming up now. Nicky Lopez. Base hit, possibly. Adames! He lets it go through, and that's going to score 2 runs. Baltimore takes the lead. Guys, I dove for that. You know, you've seen it in gameplay. I love to dive with my middle infielders, but it didn't work for us. I don't know what happened. We got caught in an animation or something. But Adames thought he could make the play standing up, and he did not. So it's going to cost us 2 runs. And then we have a situation here in the 4th inning with runner on base. Palazzo grounds out. Let's jump here to the bottom of the 4th. Holiday again striking out. 0-0 pitch here to Sandage in the top of the 5th. We're going to keep people moving down the line here. Ty France moves to second. Huge spot here now for Willy Adames. Can he come through? Ground ball to third. Throw over to first base. And again, Orlando leaving runners on base.
That was a mistake swing from you. That's not a mistake pitch, though.
No, McCarthy's going to go down here. 7th strikeout for Kyle Wright at this point. Actually, Shohei does play today. He does play today, so correct that. Correct that. And it's actually going to be a big knock here because it's off the wall. Wilkerson was underneath the circle, but apparently it goes off the wall, and Shohei Ohtani is inside the park. Home run.
Oh, my gosh.
So I saved that for a little surprise for you guys. We had no highlights for Shohei until that. He made up for all of the at-bats that we didn't show with that. So, guys, top of the 9th inning, Keegan Aiken is on. Arozarena will smash a solo home run to make it 6-4. But with 2 outs, guys, this game is over.
Yeah, and backs against the wall for Orlando. Bad inning. One bad inning, really. Well, 2 bad innings kind of cost you there. So, yeah, and Kyle Wright's pitch count got way up.
Dude,
sure that had something to do with
if it was just 4-3. Okay, Shohei was the player of the game, by the way. 2 for 4, home run and a double. So
you said he didn't even play.
I said he didn't play. I keep thinking, like, every time that he pitches and he DHs the next game, he doesn't play. The show says his energy's way too low.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Even in some games that you had played against him, I thought he didn't play because of the energy thing. But the elimination games is weird anyway. Point being, guys, that inside the Parker from Shohei, that cost us the game completely. That changed the whole dynamic of the ball game. You gotta, I don't know, man. The animation of the catch circle, that completely threw me off. Like, Wilkerson's sitting there like, yeah, we're gonna make this grab, and no, it bounces off the wall. Like,
well, you got Giovatello going here.
Yep.
In this elimination game, back to the wall for you.
Yep. We gotta get a victory somehow, some way. We gotta find a way to get a victory here. So let's go to the top of the 4th inning here. We've got another great piece of contact by Ty France, but no dice. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Still nothing game. Giovatello going to toss up that knuckleball, and then he's got another one here. Another strikeout. That one on Rhys Hoskins. and Cody Bellinger there in that inning. So great job by Giavitello. Look at that. No spin on it, but a lot of movement, and he's way out in front. Just a beautiful job by Mr. Giavitello Jr. But a great defensive play there at second base, and Evan Carter is out here in the top of the fifth. Let's go 0-2 here, bottom five, and Mark Vientos goes down with another knuckleball. 63 miles an hour for Rocco Giavitello Jr. Bellinger, sweeping curve, can't handle it.
You know, you're playing with fire with those knuckleballs, though.
Am I?
Oh, it's worked so far, but it's going to hurt you one of these days here.
Offense still struggling, guys, for both teams, actually. It's still nothing here. Bottom sixth, 2 down, and great knuckleball pitch right there again to Jake McCarthy. We'll see if we can dial up something else here. Another knuckleball. They can't touch it right now. They can't hit it. Giavitello, he's got it just dancing all over the plate. 1-0 pitch here. Ty France again. Good piece of contact, but that PCI, I feel like we just need to get a little bit higher. A little bit higher, and we're going to drill it. But pitch goes low here. Vientos, full count, ground ball, base hit right past Sandage. Arozarena's got to get this thing here quickly, get into second base. Not very fast runner here is Vientos. Close play at second. We really needed that. We needed that out right there.
It's brutal. 2 strike, 2 out. Piece of hitting for Baltimore. He's going to ground out to Jackenzie Noel. So you survive. Whew.
It's close, man. It's close. But I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit because our offense has really struggled. Full count here, and Adames is going to go down. Bradish is still dealing out there, guys. 68 pitches here in the 8th inning. Deep drive by Evan Carter. Did we finally get a hold of one? That is off the wall. So apparently they know how to deal with the wall out there at the scoreboard.
It's their home park, man.
So Evan Carter comes through with a 2-out double, and that's going to do it for Kyle Bradish. Can we get a victory here, guys? We got to find a way to get Evan Carter home. But Bradish has been a thorn on our side. And now it's going to be up to Cody Whitley. 1.93 ERA. And John Kenzie comes up with an 0-2 count. Strikes out. Can't pull the bat off of the shoulder. And the Orioles are feeling it now. They can feel it. They're up 3-1. They need one more win, and they are World Series champs. Cody Bellinger against Andrew Nardi. Lefty. He goes opposite field against the shift. It's unreal, guys. So a nobody out double. A leadoff double for Cody Bellinger. Nick Madrigal, number 9 hitter. Arozarena, you got to make a play. He can't get there.
He's a liability for some. I mean, in right field, I don't know, man. He's hurt me a couple times.
1-0. Nick Madrigal delivers with the knock. And, guys, that just might do it. We'll see if Orlando has a chance here in the top of the 9th. But that is a base knock here for Jackson Holiday. Throw from left field. Madrigal scores. It is now 2-0. That might have been the dagger.
I think I said right field. I meant left field.
2 runs in the inning. So now Keegan Aiken comes on. Soft hit ground ball to Jackson Holiday. 1 out. Sun Sox down by 2, down to their last 2 outs. Palazzo, good contact, but not enough.
This is bad. Not
last out, final out. Randy, come through, baby. Deep drive to center field. Is that going to be caught? It will be caught. And the Baltimore Orioles are your World Series champions at the expense of Orlando.
You let us down.
God.
You let us all down.
They lost 2 games in the postseason.
Ridiculous.
They were the hottest team. They were the hottest team in the World Series this season.
Well, they knocked me out, so I had a hard time deciding who I wanted to cheer for. But, you know.
But congratulations to the Orioles fans, man. That Orioles organization, they've been wanting this, man. They've been wanting it so bad they could taste it. They finally got it done. A lot of good trades. Oneil Cruz. A lot of good contributions from their young guys, like Jackson Holiday, of course. And, you know, their pitching staff, like Bradish, he's still around. Ohtani, that was a big signing for them. It was able to push them to the top. But, guys, we had 2 hits today. Okay? That just goes to show you, like, we did not clutch up in this moment.
No. Definitely got cold, for sure. And, yeah, the pitching was really good for Kyle Bradish. Got the W, and Baltimore World Series.
Look at that path that they had. They had Cleveland. No, that was you. They had Minnesota, 2-0. They beat the Angels 3-0. And then they lost 1 game to you and me. So just completely on fire were the Orioles. So Shohei Ohtani is going to win the World Series MVP, actually postseason MVP for the AL. Franmil Reyes is going to win the NL postseason MVP. And we're going to see a little bit of a preview here into the offseason. We got a couple retirements here. We got Alec Mills.
Yeah, former Sun Sox right there.
Yeah, we'll just highlight some guys that, are notable players and players that we've had control over, like Nick Pivetta.
Yeah, I had him a few years ago. See, he
Yeah.
pitched for us a little bit.
Yep. He pitched for us, he pitched for you, and then he didn't make it back to the majors in 3 straight seasons. But yeah, just kind of scrolling through.
Hey, Craig Kimbrell.
Yep, there's Kimbrell here.
Pitched for us last year.
He's a 55 overall now. Okay, what'd you think about bringing him back?
No, he's playing for the Long Island Ducks.
And then, of course, one of my favorite players of all time, JD Martinez.
Man,
he's retired too.
Toiled for a while in the minor leagues, I guess.
So we're here at a little off-season preview, guys. We're looking for a third base coach, and you can see that our exclusive free agents that are available here, Ty France and Felix Bautista with Yency Almonte. So Almonte was pretty good for us this past season. Bautista, of course, he's starting to lose a little bit of an edge there. He's 32, but man, 55 saves this season. That's big time. He's a big piece of this bullpen. He's a big piece of this team and why we're here where we are. So Ty France, I think I'm going to let him go. I really do. He's 33. He's starting to regress a little bit. I think we can save money elsewhere.
Yeah. He put 2.5 good years in for you.
Yep. Very good years. Was allowing us to kind of show the rest of the world that we're a legitimate organization. But you can see the kind of the money that he wants right here too. Like, we would have to pay France about $5 million for 2 seasons, and he wants to be the star. Now, if we just said, no, we're going to play every day, the dial for interest doesn't even move, and we're upwards like $10 million. Like,
yeah,
he wants to be the star hitter, and I just can't do it.
You can see his name in Broadway lights.
That's your number 3 hole hitter, and I just can't promise that. I can't promise that. So Ty France is going to be let go, unfortunately. Bautista, Yency, those guys we're going to make an offer to. Hopefully they come back. You guys need a hitting coach.
Looking at AJ Hinch.
AJ Hinch is coming back. You got Peter Yamamoto going to be one of your coaches. Basically, your entire staff has been gone. Now we have a little update here. Franmil Reyes declines his contract option. We gave him a player option, and he declined it. So we still have the rights to negotiate a contract with him if he wants to renegotiate the pay. But if you're declining a player option, that just tells me that you don't even want to come back here. So you put in a lot of good years with us too, but you're 32. Production with a better team has gone down. Looks like he's wanting about $9.5 million for 3 seasons. So that just seems like a lot to me. He's starting to have a little bit of regression in there too. I think it's time.
Yeah, we'll see how he does on the open free agent market. Maybe find a better deal. We do have a team option for Mr. Sixto. You guys know I have some mixed feelings about him. He's an OG. He's been around since 2023, our first year. Logged a lot of innings, a lot of starts. Kind of a sunk cost at this point, I feel like. But we're going to give it one more shot, see if he can make it. All right, Buffalo, we are going to our red uniforms. So we're going back to what worked for us in the past.
Yeah, we'll just get a little update here on arbitration offers. We've got a ton of people that are arbitration eligible. So I'll let you guys know kind of what our thoughts are on that. And then you guys also have some key players with arbitration too.
Yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee, you got Bruyan and Louis Varland. So a couple of decisions there. See how we want to remake our team for the next year. And a couple free agents, some previews here. You got Bobby Witt Jr., McClanahan, and Alec Manoah, Adley Rutschman as well at the top of the free agent market. So Alec Manoah,
he's not as bad as he is in real life. At least
he turned it around since he went to single A. But
yep. Now here's something huge: World Series champion Adley Rutschman not coming back to Baltimore.
Yeah, as far as we know. I mean, we'll have to see what he ultimately decides. Like Ozzie Albies, Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo might be a guy that we're looking at to bolster our rotation. So we'll see how we do in the off-season video.
All right, guys, we'll catch you back here with the off-season vid. Leave a like if you like this scene. We'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.